time states as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if we find a way to win. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the BYU Cougars, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will start this game off with the football. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man.
Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Still on his feet at the 45. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal blocking.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Quick completion on the out. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Red Raiders line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. So the BYU Cougars offense will try to get something started with their first possession. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here.
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Off the play fake on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Ryan. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Using his legs, it's Martin. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. BYU has this offense clicking. The run to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with second and 11. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That pass not close as he got twirled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the field goal unit is on the field. got it. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room.
Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Red Raider. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Marshall is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Randy Moss had a hand in getting this kid to Huntington, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to James Madison. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Buckmeyer. Got a man in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. From the gun, the ground game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Martin. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Oh my, he just shanked that one. Off-play action on 1st down. Quarterback extends the play. Guys, let's think big picture about Texas Tech. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Now they'll run the draw. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Morton. With the catch, it's Williams. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run the sneak for it.
When you're a defensive lineman, you're trying to get underneath the offensive lineman as fast as possible, dive in there and create like a pile in the backfield where the quarterback can't move his feet. Because you see the quarterback on QB sneaks, grabs the football and tries to just keep his feet moving and just try to get an inch or a yard, whatever it takes. But the defensive linemen have to do a good job of getting in the backfield.
That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. And the Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He'll keep it on the sneak. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Red Raiders are on the move. To the ground with the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They've got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Eakin. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Bring in the heat. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And the Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. From the gun, running back gets to give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They think there's room to run to the right here. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Douglas. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Caught in the backfield. It's Joyner. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To throw, it's Morton. Bears the pressure. Got a man. It's Joyner. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Throws to the tight end. Got a man. It's Carter. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The Red Raiders line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to keep it in the air. Rushes on him. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Red Raiders will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking down the middle. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Rides to back and leaves it. There he goes. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. They try to get it outside on the left. Got enough for the 1st down. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. The option look. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Power football with the run. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. He hurls one deep down the left side. He caught it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
3rd and long equals pass almost every single time. Pin your ears back, go get the quarterback. Great job by the defense understanding the situation. Everybody flying upfield, putting pressure. Know the quarterback's going to hold it. Get to him, strip, sack, you get the rock.
This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw. It's Morton. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. 4 wideout set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the catch. It's Eakin. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Carter. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, it's a final now, and one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001, when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team. One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Second down, he'll throw it. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. It'll be third and long. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ryan. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation of the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Let's see what he can do with it. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking for a man. It's Morton. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll give it to him again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll move the tight end. The give from the gun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Red Raiders come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Flips it out on the screen. Turning it on. Made a defender miss. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. With the run on 1st and goal. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Carter. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Still on his feet. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll try to pound their way in. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner will be knocked down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. This quarterback part of their running game. Breaks into the open.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge gain. Gives it on the option. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got him. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. That's reeled in. It's Martin. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
Just enough time to get off one more snap. Looking to throw on third. Under fire. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones AT&T Stadium.
The Red Raiders will kick it away first and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Second down coming up. Here comes the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this third. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it on the outside. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all of college football. Tremendous speed. He locates the ball, makes a catch, and that play gives this offense so much confidence.
With the 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Martin. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Here comes the heat. He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. And the Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Right back to the well. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Looking for a man. It's Morton. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And he dropped it. Just didn't hook the thing all the way in. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Hudson. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Red Raiders have their offense in high gear. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Drills him with the stiff arm. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. He'll do it himself. Sweet cut there. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Marshall looks lost today, and boy, does it show right now on the scoreboard. Almost like the coaching staff spent the week playing golf instead of in the film room. They're trailing by 28 to James Madison.
To the air, it's Bachmeier. Snagged out of the air.
Anything can happen down the stretch here in the Sun Belt. It's why we're here to keep you posted, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. And the Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run the counter. his way for more. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll keep it himself. It's a fumble. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. Gives it to the back on the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The Red Raiders trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Morton. Under fire. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Bought a little time. Lets it go. He's got his man. Makes the grab. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Gonna swing it on second down. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the route is on. Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
31, BYU, 6.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Good timing on the quick out. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Second down coming up.
On the run, it's Martin. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line, it's Martin. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game, you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Dropping back, it's Morton. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
2nd down coming up.
They'll try the run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And the Red Raiders will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. From the gun. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
BYU 6.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Pressure coming. Finds his tight end. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Got it in the middle, it's Hagan. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the change for a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. The screen, and watch out. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
2nd down coming up.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his man down the middle. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw again. Bringing the heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. He's looking to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it in more than enough for a 1st down. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Holding. Offense.
This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. He wants to start this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Douglas. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker.
And the Red Raiders take over 1st and 10.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was a nice call.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside. Defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Try to barge their way in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the #1 thing. Avoid disaster here. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Between the uprights, it's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick completion to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. Here's the pressure. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. It'll be a draw. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He'll field the punt and look for room. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Creates a little space. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Quarterback on the keeper. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll leave it with him. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They go to the draw. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So you might expect to see victory formation. Instead, you will see a field goal attempt. Just drives it between the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with things and wins. So maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take it first and you internalize it and you get upset because obviously the goal was to win the game. But you've also got to flip the switch really quickly, Jesse, and say, okay, what do I need to work on? Because I only got one loss. I'm still very much in the thick of all of my dreams that I want to come true, so I can't take it too hard.